I didn't know that they had a Passport Bro subreddit. I should have known because why wouldn't they? Anyways, I was tagged in this, or someone sent me this link. Bringing a new wife back to the US versus staying in a new country. This is the discussion. I know people say if one brings a foreign wife to the US, she'll likely turn into a misandrous and self entitled American woman that we wanted to avoid. But I would still feel more comfortable living in the US because I know what the dangers are and could better prevent something or at least do damage control. I'm thinking of trying to educate whoever I marry so she doesn't turn into the typical American woman. The biggest thing that discourages me about settling in a new country is the justice system. What if one day, for whatever reason, your wife or in laws decide to go against you? At the very least, navigating the justice system in a developing country would be stressful. Also, as a foreigner, white knight police or random guys could attack without fearing legal consequence. So I never see these people like talking about learning about culture, learning language, learning, the types of food that these people like, or the spices that come from the area, or what the culture is known for, the country is known for. No, it's only like, how can I get the biggest bang for my buck? How can I get the biggest service for very little money? Anyways, this person answered his question. So let's see. So I have about a decade of experience with this, so I'll give my 2 cents. This is for optimization purposes only, so you presumptuous blue pill clowns need to relax and think before getting emotional. Step one, find a girl, not a woman. Find a girl who is either from the countryside of a foreign nation and preferably with a strong traditional or religious background, masculine father, etc. That is the core factor. Step two, try to avoid women with social media or medium to heavy usage of it. Like if she uses it daily or be on TikTok dancing, I strongly avoid. The attention seeking infection has already taken. Step three, I don't know your personality type, but I'd recommend introverts, preferably a little socially awkward. This shows higher level of femininity than extroverted social butterflies that say hello to everyone. That's a recipe for disaster. Step four, check her friends. Are they all single and partying types, or are they all married and homemakers? Women are easily influenced, and often the horror stories of foreign wives coming to America starts with her friends. Usually her coworkers telling her she could do better when often he can't. Step five, if at all possible, try to be the sole provider where she stays at home. You can make her your assistant or whatever, but the less independence she feels, the less likely she is to say, F you, I don't need a man, blah, blah, blah. Before the feminists lose their stuff, the data has proven necessity is a strong factor in a relationship longevity. The moment we removed need from relationships and focused only on want, the divorce rates skyrocketed. You fight harder to keep your needs versus your wants. Basic psychology. So you get this. No friends, or keep the friends at a minimum, keep outside influence at a minimum, aka going to work. Make sure she's dependent and she has nowhere to go. So the only way to have a long marriage, according to these people, the only way to have a long marriage is to make sure she is not financially free. She is dependent. Then they get mad because if she is completely dependent, that means that if there is a divorce, they will have to pay alimony, but then they get upset about that too. It is so crazy. They need a woman that is absolutely dependent. She can't go anywhere, but then they get mad when men have to pay. Step six, don't get married under the government. If she is really the girl you vetted and want a family with, just go through the annoying process of citizenship. This way, God forbid, if she goes back, she can't F you in divorce court. She won't automatically have to leave the country with your kids. If she really loves you, then the paper won't matter. Just have the ceremony if you're religious. The Bible doesn't require government if you are Christian. Now, this is the reason why I say that they don't actually pay attention or learn the culture, because why would they assume that a woman wouldn't want to protect herself? Are they just thinking that these women just don't know anything? And then um, and then he talks about if she really loves you. What is there to love? Have they talked about building a relationship? Only thing they talk about is going to this country and getting a woman. They don't talk about supporting the women, enjoying women. What do you bring? Are you like, do you have any hobbies? What do you care? How are you caring about these people? Simply going to work and paying for food is not showing love. So why would this woman that you went and bought from a foreign country, why would she be in love with you? Step 7, I hate this word. Make sure your sexual market value is adequately higher than hers. If you are a loser in America, you will be a loser overseas too. You have to try being socially calibrated, in decent shape, and decent. You want her to perceive you as the prize. So her hypergamy filter is satisfied. If she thinks she can snag the first other American she sees because he is better than you in all metrics, you are just wasting your time. These people make themselves out to be simply a paycheck. They don't talk about a personality, hobbies, anything other than a paycheck. They have they have limited what they're able to do as well. Putting this on themselves, yes, they have limited themselves to simply being the parent. Step 8, win her family over. This added level of social pressure can actually save you from getting wrecked, even if she decided to leave. If her family really likes you, then they will shame her for trying to ruin your life with divorce and kids. Just a little extra buffer. Every little bit helps. These people. Step 9, hold frame. The major factor in nearly all sexual dynamics is frame. Your woman must respect you at all times. If you conform her, if you conform to her feelings too much or show too many of yours, it will unconsciously eat away at attraction. So, like actually being vulnerable and showing love and caring and emotions other than anger, jealousy, and envy. No, 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 no. Don't have those kind of emotions. The only love should be from her. There should be no love from him. Keep that in mind. This is, he says, this is a fact. This is a fact. This is a fact, regardless of what cucks try to say. It's why so many girls have flings with bad boys and end up having lots of sex with their husbands. I'm sorry, and not having lots of sex with their husbands. It's biology. She cannot love you if she doesn't respect you. She must feel she has earned you and not the other way around. Treat her like a star and she will treat you like a fan. This is scientifical, biological, scientifical, psychological. Lastly, with all that said, this is a practical minimum maximum option to mitigate the most risk. Some people may say that's too much work or too extreme, or some soy boy will speak about controlling or manipulative, but it's honestly the best way to navigate. If you think that's bad, you should study the steps women take before considering having your kids. They take like 150 compared to our 20. Men have to play catch up in modern day. Take what you need, discard the rest. It's your life. Just know we can always get what we want in life if we are willing to work hard enough for it. This worked for me and my friends. So, a success story. So, you get the success stories, cool. And then you get people asking about prenups. Remember, you're supposed to bring them over here, keep them completely dependent on you. And you're supposed to make sure that if things do go sideways, they get absolutely nothing. No soft landing spot at all, because simply longevity means that she is supposed to be under control. So this person asks, prenup agreement when bringing the fiance here. I know a lot of people are concerned about that the woman will dump you and take half of your stuff for a green card. Isn't there an easy way to get a prenup agreement to avoid this from happening if she drops you when you land over here? Prenup is a must. She can still get the green card if she divorces you, but you can protect your assets. So keep in mind that these men are over here in this thread talking about controlling women through finances and making sure she gets absolutely nothing. And that's the reason why I'm over there in the comment section making sure that women who watch my page, because I know that I do have women that are from other countries in my pages, please understand that they are sitting up here coming up with the best practices on how to keep you controlled and under their thumb if they go over there and get them a wife for a discounted patriarchy. You guys go ahead, jump in the comments. Let me know what you think. Like, comment, share.